fear, anxiety, worry. These emotions can be overwhelming. They can paralyze us, making even the simplest tasks feel impossible. Have you ever felt like fear controls your life? Like no matter how hard you try, worry just won't leave you alone. You are not alone. But what if I told you that you can overcome fear? That anxiety doesn't have to control you? The answer lies in faith. Faith is the greatest weapon against fear. Faith gives us strength, peace, and hope. And today we will explore how faith in Allah can free you from the grip of fear and anxiety. So stay with me until the end, because this message might just change your life. Understanding fear and anxiety. Fear is a natural part of life. We all experience it. But did you know that fear is actually a test from Allah? Allah says in the Quran, "And we will surely test you with something of fear and hunger and a loss of wealth, lives and fruits, but give glad tidings to the patient." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:155. This means that fear is not meant to break you. It is meant to strengthen you. Anxiety, on the other hand, is when fear lingers in our hearts. It takes over our thoughts, makes us doubt ourselves, and even makes us question our future. But here's something powerful to remember. Fear is a liar. It makes you believe that Allah is not in control. But He is, always. So how do we fight this fear? How do we overcome anxiety? The answer is simple: through faith. How faith overcomes fear. Faith is like a shield. The stronger your faith, the weaker your fear becomes. Let's take an example from the Quran. Prophet Musa, AS, and the Red Sea. Imagine this. Musa, AS, and his people are standing at the edge of the Red Sea. Behind them, Pharaoh's army is approaching fast. They have nowhere to run. The people panic. Fear takes over. But Musa, AS, doesn't panic. He doesn't give in to fear. Instead, he says with full faith, "Indeed, my Lord is with me, and He will guide me through." Surah Ash-Shu'ara 26:62. And what happens next? Allah splits the sea. He makes a way where there was none. This is the power of faith. Faith turns fear into confidence. Faith turns panic into peace. The next time fear tries to control you, remember, "Indeed, my Lord is with me, and He will guide me through." But how do we develop this level of faith? How do we strengthen our hearts against fear? Let's go step by step. Practical steps to strengthen faith and overcome anxiety. Here are 4 powerful steps to help you defeat fear and anxiety through faith. First, turn to Allah in prayer. Salah. The Prophet said, "Prayer is the comfort of my eyes." When fear grips your heart, stand before Allah in salah. Pour out your worries to Him. He is always listening. Allah promises in the Quran, "Seek help through patience and prayer. Indeed, it is difficult except for the humble." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:45. Every prayer is a shield. Every sajda, prostration, is a moment of healing. 2. Recite and reflect on the Quran. The Quran is the ultimate cure for anxiety. Allah tells us, "Verily, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest." Surah Ar-Ra'd 13:28. When anxiety takes over, open the Quran. Read even one verse. It will calm your heart and remind you that Allah is in control. Some powerful verses to memorize: Surah Al-Falaq and Surah An-Nas. Protection from fear and evil. Ayatul Kursi, Surah Al-Baqarah 2255, a shield against all harm. Surah Al-Inshirah 94 verse 5 to 6. With hardship comes ease. 3. Make dua, supplication, against anxiety. The Prophet taught us this dua for anxiety. O Allah, I seek refuge in you from anxiety and grief, from weakness and laziness, from miserliness and cowardice. Sahih al-Bukhari. Say this dua whenever you feel overwhelmed. Allah hears every whisper of your heart. 4. Trust in Allah's plan, Tawakkul. Imagine if we trusted Allah like a baby trusts its mother. The baby never worries about food or shelter. It just knows its mother will take care of it. Allah's care for you is far greater. He knows what is best. He is protecting you, even when you don't realize it. So let go of fear and say, Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil. Allah is sufficient for us, and He is the best disposer of affairs. Fear and anxiety do not define you. Your faith does. Every hardship, every worry, every tear you shed, it is all part of Allah's plan to bring you closer to Him. So the next time fear tries to take over, say to yourself, Allah is with me and He will guide me through. Trust in Him, have faith, and watch how your heart finds peace. May Allah replace your fears with unshakable faith. Ameen. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs it. And don't forget to subscribe for more reminders that bring peace to your heart. Until next time, stay strong in faith.